Yo, what's good? I gotta test the audio, gotta test everything out. What's good, guys? Hope you guys are having an amazing day. Are you guys excited for 307? Okay. It's gonna be good, man. It's gonna be good. We're gonna go over the entire card really quick. Go over the entire card, just talk about it, talk about everything, talk about each and every single fight really quick. Right before, we're gonna talk about the odds. We're gonna talk about what I think is gonna happen, and we're gonna talk about whether this fight ends inside the distance or not. We're gonna start with the early prelims and with the main event. I figured I was gonna be here for like a good hour, maybe 45 minutes, real quick, just to be here. I smell like shit. I haven't even showered yet, but we're here. We're here. So let me know if you guys want me to zoom in more or if you want me to zoom in out more. Just let me know so we could get this thing rolling. So I could let me remove these ads. Okay. All right, so I'm on StreamYard, so I could pull up everything. Hernanov, what's good? What's good? What's up, bro? What's up? Who's your lock of the week? Joaquin? Joaquin Buckley? I like Joaquin Buckley. Buckley for the win. Buckley for the win. We're gonna go over this. I made a whole bunch of notes, so I figured I'd just tell you guys what I think about each and every single one of these fights. Starting with Tim Means versus Core McGee. Tim Means is a minus 196. Core McGee's a plus 164. Core McGee's coming off of 3 losses, but he fights at elevation. This is his hometown. He has the hometown advantage. Fights at Salt Lake City, Utah. Tim Means trains in Albuquerque. I think this fight's going to go the distance. A lot of people probably could say that if there's going to be a finishing upside, it could be on the Means side by submission. Over 2.5 is a minus 196. In my opinion, I see it happening unless these guys get really tired. If both of these guys get really, really tired, then we're going to be in for a long night, like a long, long night. But if there's going to be a finish, it's probably going to be late round 3. But I don't see a finish happening. And the card starts at 6:30. So we're going to go over each and every single one of these fights. So I'll talk about each and every single one of these fights for like a good 2 minutes, 5 minutes. Okay, it's good. Core McGee, I don't know if he's going to try to shoot a takedown. I have no idea if he's going to try to shoot a takedown or not. I have no idea. With Tim the Dirty Bird Means, though, we know he's 40 years old. If he wants to wrestle, he's going to gas hard. He's going to gas hard. Honestly, I say don't even touch this fight. If you want to touch this fight, just put that this fight goes the distance. And that's the best option. That's the best opinion, that this fight goes the distance. If you want to choose somebody, we know a lot of people are on Core McGee and a lot of notable cappers are on Core McGee. You can go on Core McGee if you would like. But me personally, I'm going to go Tim Dirty Bird Means. I'm going to go Tim Means to win by submission or points at a plus 115. I'm going to take that. And I think it's possible. But we know that if Tim Means can't get a finish, it's more likely going to be a sloppy fight. Oro's Medic, he lost 5 months ago. Alex Pereira got tapped in a submission, which is crazy because you can say that Core McGee could get a submission. He could get a submission right off the jump. Are you guys excited for Dana White Contender Series 2? Because we could do one thing for that too. So I haven't entered my predictions yet. Don't call me a Tapology cheater though, because sometimes I don't enter my predictions, but I'll do it right now before the thing starts at 6:30. So give me Tim Means to win that fight by unanimous decision. Very low confidence, but I'll have him to win this fight by unanimous decision. Tisha Torres versus Carlos Esparza. Crazy fight. Honestly, if I can get this thing, all right, that's better. I don't know if it's better. Nah, it's not better like that. It's better like this. Bro, Tisha Torres versus Carlos Esparza. Cookie Monster coming off of pregnancy. She just got pregnant. Long layoff for her. Last fight was 1 year, 10 months ago. And this is her retirement fight. I don't know if this ends up good or bad for her. I don't know if this is going to be a good thing or a bad thing for her. She could fight with more urgency. She could fight with more tendency to go for the takedowns. And she was able to take her down in the exhibition match in the first time. She was able to win both rounds in the exhibition match on tough. So we'll see how she does against Tisha Pennington, who's 13-7-0, who doesn't have the cleanest record, who if she loses today, she's going to be 13-8-0. So that's going to be a very bad record, and it's going to be a very bad losing streak, considering she lost to Mackenzie Dern by split. She lost to Tabitha Ricci by split. And then if she loses to Carlos Esparza, it's not a good look, considering Carlos Esparza's in a retirement fight. Plus 145 for Carlos Esparza. We know the odds have changed now. She's a plus 152, and Tisha Torres is minus 188. With all this being said, I took Tisha Torres by points. Tisha Torres by points at a minus 120. I thought that was one of the best options. 35 years old versus 36. You never know what you're going to get with women's MMA. 63-inch, reaches 61. Majority topology is on Esparza, and I can see why because of the wrestling side, the wrestling factor. But with that being said, I'm going to go Tisha Torres to win this fight by unanimous decision, 29-28, 30-27, and 29-28. It's gonna be a hard fight though. Imagine she gets takedown in the first 10 seconds. If Carla Esparza shoots for a takedown in the first 10 seconds, it's not gonna be a good night for her. It's gonna be a very, very bad night for her. Yo, what's good, Pick'em? What's good, man? What's good? I'm gonna tune into yours, so I figured I'd just go live real quick, and then I'm gonna tune into yours too. Bro, I've been watching so much MMA content. It's amazing, man. It's amazing how much content there is out. I'm gonna go Tisha Pennington, and I'm gonna go Tisha Pennington to win this fight by unanimous decision out of -120. And I think it's one of the most likely outcomes. I think if you're gonna choose either fighter, you could choose either fighter to win by points. Carlos Esparza money line is great, but I definitely see this fight going the distance. The bookies see it going the distance. -700 for this fight to go the distance. Over 2.5 is a -600. Fight goes the distance. Juiced already to the grills. The reach disadvantage, 2-inch reach disadvantage could be an issue. And she might not look that good if she's in the striking department standing up too long after she gets tired and taken down. I'm going to go Tisha Pennington, though. I think her takedown defense should be better. It has always been good, but I think it should be better now. Now that we're looking, years and years after the exhibition match, it should be way better now, and she should be in way better condition now. So, but we're out Salt Lake City, Utah, and we're at elevation. So give me Tisha Pennington to win that fight, 29-28 unanimous decision. Yo, good to see. Thank you, Pickham. Thank you, bro. The pioneers, one of the pioneers, man. Bro, I was watching Antoine MMA Holics. That was good. That was a great stream. That was a great stream. Hope this card delivers. Yes. Yes, man. I mean, yeah, I hope it delivers too, because lives up to the pay-per-view cost. That's actually facts, bro, because we know time and time again, sometimes we have a boring, lackluster few fights, and sometimes it can ruin the card, but I don't think so. I think this is going to be a great card, and I think what do you guys think of the over 1.5 for this fight or the under? Because there's a prop that's total. The total is over or under 1.5 for this fight. I think this fight's going to start off pretty good, and I think some fights are going to go to the distance, but they're going to be exciting. Like the Tisha Torres versus Carlos Esparza fight should be exciting, and it should be a great card. Let's go, Grimy. Grimy, bro, I saw your comment, bro. I just woke up super late, though. I saw your comment. That was funny, bro. That was funny. The headset actually makes me feel a little bit like a receptionist. Open St. Pereira versus Ryan Spann. 21-10 and 0 for Ryan Spann, man. Oh, man. Open St. Pereira, not so good either. 27-17 and 0 for Open St. Pereira. 41 years old to 33 years old. 8 years younger for Ryan Spann. If you want to play something with Ryan Spann, I don't recommend it. This is a 1-800-GAMBLER type of fight. I don't trust this fight at all. I'm not going to touch this fight with a 10-foot pole. What I wrote was Spann is 8 years younger. I don't want to give the 41-year-old who's hanging on for dear life a cardio advantage, but he might have a cardio advantage considering this is at Salt Lake City, Utah. All that being said, I wouldn't be surprised if this is like a lackluster fight. I want a KO, though. I want a KO, and I want to finish inside the distance. Pick the GOAT. Don't think it will be as bad, Noche. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Yeah. I don't want to talk about the Bilal versus Leon. That was actually boring. I was like, yo, I told my friend, come watch this fight. You got to watch this fight, man. You got to watch this fight. And it was Bilal versus Leon. And he said, I'm never watching the UFC again. So that was a terrible fight for me to put him onto. I wouldn't trust Spann with a sip of water if he had the last water bottle on this planet. So if you want to take Spann by KO, it's -155, which is very crazy because we've seen Spann go to lackluster decisions, and we've seen Kennedy Nzechukwu fight Ovince Peru, and he went to a split decision. And he was even able to win that split decision. So Ryan Spann is untrustworthy. His most recent win was to Dominic Reyes, but he's a first-round fighter. After the first round, we don't know how he looks. If you want to go first-round KO, that's a good prop. In my opinion, I don't think I'm going to touch this fight with his fight doesn't go the distance, -370, considering that these guys are going to start off. We don't know how they're going to start off. Ovince Peru is going to throw the jab, front kick, jab, front kick, jab, front kick, jab, front kick. Can OSP survive? That's a great question. I think he can. So I took the over 1.5 out of -112. I don't know what it is. Over 1.5 is a -110. The under 1.5 is favored. I took the over. I know it might not hit, but I just went for a Hail Mary and I said, let's go over. You never know. If you want to go, under's not bad either. I think that you shouldn't even touch this fight, though. I'm going to go Ryan Spann to win this fight by KO in the second round. I'm going to just go KO second round. Obviously, Peru should be able to survive, though. And if he survives past the second round, he's definitely going to win the third because Ryan Spann's going to be exhausted. He's going to be tired. So I'm going to go Ryan Spann by second round KO. LOL, where there you have it. Yes, bro. Bilal, well, Bilal's good. We know Bilal was training with who was he training with? Juliana Pena. He was training with Juliana Pena. And we know that Ignacio Bahamondes was training with Bilal Muhammad as well. So that could be a good look. Maybe Juliana Pena is in good shape. Maybe she looks really good today. Cesar Almeida versus Ihor Potieria. Bilal has such a punchable face. I just want to stop it. Bro, the MMA community has been so lit the past week. Like, it's been so funny. It's been so funny. Like, I've been laughing so hard lately. I'm just sitting back, just laughing, watching all this. So we're gonna go over this real quick. Ihor Potieria versus Cesar Almeida, minus 400 for the favorite, Cesar Almeida. Both guys made 185.5. Cesar's been training with Poatan. Ihor looks better, and he's coming from light heavyweight. He's a former 205 pounder, but it looks like Cesar Almeida's bigger, way bigger. There's a big size discrepancy, and his only loss in pro MMA is to Roman Kopylov, which was 4 months ago. So he wants to stay active and he wants to continue fighting. Me personally, I took the under 1.5, and I took Cesar Almeida by KO at a minus 180 and the under 1.5 at a minus 120. I think Cesar Almeida's fast. He starts off good. He has very good leg kicks, and he's training with Poatan, so he should be back into the win column. But it depends on where Ihor gets finished in the first round, or if he gets finished in the second, or if he gets finished at all. What if he, survives the first round and, both of these guys get tired and it ends up being a lackluster unanimous decision? I doubt that. I think the under 1.5 should hit. I don't like playing unders a lot, but if I do have to, I would like to play it for this fight. Cesar Almeida is very good. 36 years old, though, so he has to start his rise to the title now. Middleweight division is very good. Ihor Potieria, Ukraine, plus 320, plus 310. You got to pay for dancing on Shogun Rua. Just got to pay for dancing on Shogun Rua, in my opinion. I'm going to go Cesar Almeida by KO at a minus 180, and I think it's the best prop. Although it's juiced at a minus 180. You want to play 2-1 for a KO prop? I don't know if you want to play that. Fight doesn't go the distance, minus 600. Just give me the under 1.5. Give me the under 1.5. If you want to take the over, does this fight go over 7.5 minutes? I don't think so. So I'll take the under. Now, this is crazy. The odds have changed dramatically for this fight. Alexander Hernandez versus Austin Hubbard. Alexander Hernandez currently, as we speak, is a minus 116, and Austin Hubbard is a minus 102, I believe. And the bookies are on to Austin Hubbard. I was going to say Austin Hubbard could win this fight, and he could definitely win this fight if he tends to grapple and if he tends to get Alexander Hernandez tired, who we know is going to be fighting at elevation. Minus 116 for Alexander Hernandez. Austin Hubbard is a minus 102. In my opinion, moneyline is the best pick for this fight. If you want to choose anybody, you could choose moneyline. I think it's the best pick, the best prop as well. Alexander Hernandez is very good. Just after the third round, he looks terrible. He looks terrible into the third round. Minus 155 for Alexander Hernandez. Austin Hubbard is plus 130. Majority Tapology has Alexander Hernandez. I made a pick flip. I was choosing Austin Hubbard earlier in the week, and then I went for Alexander Hernandez. I'm going to go Alexander Hernandez to win this fight. I'm going to go by unanimous decision, 29-28. After losing the third round, I think he's going to lose the third round of the first very badly. I think he's going to get grappled hard, and I wouldn't be surprised if Austin Hubbard is able to make this guy, Alexander Hernandez, look a little tired. He only has one win in his last 5, so picking Alexander Hernandez is not that good of a look. His one win is to Jim Miller, who was by decision. Austin Hubbard, we can see that he's beat guys like Julian Lane, Kagan Agnew by decision, and then Michael Figlak. He had an unsuccessful UFC debut against Kerr Hollabaugh, but that's fine. Kerr Hollabaugh is a beast, and we know that guy has is a problem for anybody. 155, 5'9", 5'10", 72 inch reach to 71. Give me Alexander Hernandez to win this fight, and give me him to win by unanimous decision. One thing that I wanted to put was okay, right here. Does the main event go over or under 1.5? Does it go over or under? Marina Rodriguez versus Lasmin Lucindo. Quick rundown, quick breakdown, quick rundown. If you guys know me, you know I'm on Marina Rodriguez. Lasmin Lucindo is very good, 16-5-0. Her grappling is very good. Not only is her grappling very good, but she has the finishing upside if it happens. If there's going to be a finish, it's going to be by submission. And Lasmin Lucindo has won a couple of her fights by submission. Arm triangle against Poliana Viana, and then earlier in her career, she's gotten more submissions. In my opinion, I don't think she has knockout power. She does have some knockouts, but when she fights against shitty fighters, she doesn't really get the KO. I don't think Marina Rodriguez has any power as well. This is one of my most anticipated fights on the entire card. I think this fight's going to go the distance, obviously, and I think Marina Rodriguez should be able to look a lot better than a lot of people expect her to look. I wouldn't be surprised if Marina Rodriguez can win this fight by unanimous decision, 29-28, 30-27, and 29-28. We know that she lost split decision by getting taken down. So we know a girl like Lasmin Lucindo can take her down, wrestle her, and just smush her for the entire fight. In my opinion, I'm going to go Marina Rodriguez, and I'm choosing a dog. I think the dogs are going to be barking for this card, and I think this is going to be a great card. I think not only is this going to be a great card, but a lot of fights are going to be more exciting than the regular person would expect. So if you have any friends or anybody, tell them, watch this card. UFC 307 is going to be stacked. Give me Marina Rodriguez to win this fight by 29-28 unanimous decision. And I know she's 37, 22. It's going to be hard. If you want to take Lasmin Lucindo, take her by submission or on points. Take her by submission or on points. I like Marina Rodriguez, though, to win this fight by unanimous decision. I know it's going to be a hard, gritty, fought battle, but I think her technicality and the way she strikes, her 1-2, her knee up the middle. The only thing is she doesn't look good when she's taking shots against Jessica Andrade. A good overhand right, a good left hand to the body. She moves back on the back foot a little too much, and then the judges might not like that. So if Lasmin Lucindo comes down with pressure, she can maybe eke out a decision. I think this is going to be a close fight, and I think Marina Rodriguez should get the W. Yes, Marina Rodriguez for the W. Let me know if I'm lagging. This is one thing too. Like sometimes if I lag, that's why I don't want to go live. But just let me know if I'm lagging because it says that it's not that good. So let's go up the card. We're gonna go over this very quickly, very quickly. Stephen Thompson versus Joaquin Buckley. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be amazing. Joaquin Buckley, Numanza versus Wonderboy Thompson, oldest fighter on the card, 42 years old. You can say he's 41, but he's closer to 42 than he is to 41. Plus 180 for Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, minus 220 for Joaquin Buckley. 30 years old for Joaquin Buckley. He's on a good streak. He's made a new regimen since his most recent loss to Chris Curtis by KO 1 year and 9 months ago. It's almost going to be 2 years from now. In November, I think. Andre Fiallo, KO, beautiful. Alex Moreno, decision. He should have been able to finish him. Vicente Luque, KO, ground and pound, vicious. I had Vicente Luque and Rosie Bolov. He grappled him hard. I think Joaquin Buckley's going to grapple hard. We saw him with Kevin Holland talking. He said, I'm going to shoot on Wonderboy in the first 10 seconds. And I was like, dude, like, were we supposed to hear that? Like, I don't know if we were supposed to hear that, but it's fine. Hey, who cares if we hear that? He's probably going to be able to take Wonderboy down either way. We know Wonderboy has been taken down by guys like Gilbert Burns. He's been taken down by guys like Bilal Muhammad. And even Kevin Holland took him down. Shavkat Rakhmonov took him down and got a submission. But Kevin Holland was able to take him down and he let him back up. So we know maybe a guy like Joaquin Buckley should be able to take him down and muscle him straight to the ground. I want to play the dog, though. I know a lot of people have Joaquin Buckley, but I'm going to go Stephen Wonderboy Thompson to win this fight by unanimous decision. I think nobody can stand and strike with Wonderboy. The only thing is he's very old, and we'll see how he looks at elevation and if he's going to look any slower. Majority of people expect Joaquin Buckley to get this fight done by decision. But can you imagine if Joaquin Buckley just throws it straight and he just completely knocks out Wonderboy out clean? Imagine if he just knocks out Wonderboy out clean. That would be insane, and that's how you get a notable win. I heard people talking about how Joaquin Buckley should win this fight in notable fashion by getting a finish inside the distance. If he wants to, he more likely can more than Wonderboy. I don't see Wonderboy getting the finish at all. But I'm going to go Wonderboy Stephen Thompson, have that nice body kick, front up the middle, push him, get his space, have the karate, have the 1-2, over the top. He looked good against Jorge Masvidal, but we know Jorge Masvidal wasn't shooting down any takedowns at all. And his most recent win, is to Kevin Holland, who we know was a competitive fight until he ended up throwing that fight away. Jeff Neal, he also beat in a 5-round fight, which was very impressive, one of his most impressive wins. But I'm gonna go Wonderboy Thompson to win this fight by unanimous decision. But it's a very low confidence pick. My least most confident pick on the entire card is Wonderboy as a dog. I think he should be able to win this fight if he can keep this fight on the feet. But Joaquin Buckley to win this fight by KO or on points is not bad. And what is his money line right now? He's a minus 225, but you could reduce the money line if you want to do over 2.5 is the same as his money line. If you want to do Joaquin Buckley by KO or on points, it's minus 210. I guess you reduce it by 10. You can do that, but Joaquin Buckley to win this fight by unanimous decision is the best play if you're on the other side. I'm gonna go Wonderboy though, and this might be my last time I'm ever picking Wonderboy if he loses this fight. Give me Wonderboy to win this fight by 29-28 unanimous decision. Split. 29-28 split. 29-28 split Joaquin, and 29-28 split for Wonderboy. Main card, Kayla Harrison versus Ketlin Vieira. Kayla Harrison, minus 1,100, biggest favorite on the entire card. Trains at Coconut Creek, Florida. American top team. Matus Gamera, Dustin Poirier is there. Plus 700 for Ketlin Vieira. We know these ladies were going back and forth at the presser. Not only were they going back and forth, but they were talking a lot, and they had a lot to say. Ketlin Vieira had a lot to say. She said, I'm going to show you. 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 I said, that's good. That's actually really good, considering that she wants to show her opponent what she has. But is she going to do it? Are we going to see this fight enter inside the distance, or are we going to see this fight go the distance? It's even money on both sides. Not only is it even money on both sides, but if you want to take Kayla Harrison to win this fight by decision, it's plus 110. And if you want to take Kayla Harrison to win this fight inside the distance, it's plus 110. In my opinion, I took Kayla Harrison to win this fight by submission or on points. Majority Topology has her to win by submission. You can get a KO by ground and pound if she just has vicious ground and pound, if she's on top of her, or if she's trying to get the submission and she turns over and she's in full mount and she's getting that full ground and pound. You know, Ketlin Vieira is a dog. She should have way better takedown defense, considering she was getting taken down and controlled by Holly Holm. Holly Holm was able to control her, but Ketlin Vieira was still able to win by decision. Holly Holm was holding her against the fence way too much, though. She was holding her against the fence way too much. Way too much. It even went to split decision. You shouldn't have a close fight with Holly Holm. Raquel Pennington, she lost by split decision. I thought she should have been able to win that fight, but she didn't. And then against Penny Kanzat, she won 1 year and 2 months ago. She's been inactive, but also Holly Holm was her most recent win. We know Kayla Harrison should be able to win this fight inside the distance. It's just how. Is she going to get a finish? Is she going to get a submission, or is she going to get a KO? 17-1-0 for Kayla Harrison. We know Kayla Harrison was saying, I have more wins. I have more finishes than you have wins to Juliana Pena. And maybe it's inevitable that they both fight each other. 5'8", 5'8", 68, 66 and 368. Kayla Harrison, they both looked almost identical in height, but Kayla Harrison looked jacked. Like, her biceps looked jacked as fuck. Like, she looked like she's on some sauce. But 17-1-0, give me the Kayla Harrison, American top team, Coconut Creek, Florida, hometown, who I think the crowd would be very excited to see. And at elevation, give me Kayla Harrison to win this fight by unanimous decision, 29-28. And 29-28 on all just scorecards if she doesn't get the submission. This is going to be good. Roman Dolidze versus Kevin, I was about to say Wonderboy, Kevin Holland. Roman Dolidze versus Kevin Holland is going to be an amazing fight. Not only is it going to be an amazing fight, but this has potential to be a weird fight as well. This has potential to be a fight where they talk to each other the entire fight and nothing's going on. So the judges are going to have to take Big Mouth into consideration and take how much he talks into consideration. He's going to talk a lot, and I think he's going to just trash talk Roman Dolidze the entire fight. I wouldn't be surprised if he's landing that 1 too early, if he's faster than Roman Dolidze, if he's landing hard and Roman Dolidze is trying to close in distance and he's unsuccessful in the first attempts. Roman Dolidze has sloppy striking. He tends to just spam his overhand right. Against Marvin Vettori, he just kept on throwing his overhand right. He just kept on throwing it. And I thought that wasn't that best. It wasn't the best performance. We know he lost against Nassourdine Imavov, majority decision. Although you could give him the 5th round against Nassourdine Imavov. Do what you want with that information. His most recent win was Anthony Smith. Very lackluster performance. Anthony Smith was just looking at him, throwing leg kicks to the body, just looking at him, laughing at him, smiling at him, touching his glove, touching hands. And I think a guy like Kevin Holland needs to put the pace, needs to put the pressure, and he needs to keep a guy like Roman Dolidze on the back foot. You have to keep Roman Dolidze on the back foot. If you don't, you're gonna be Roman Dolidze is just gonna walk. He's just gonna eat every single punch that there's there. Yo, Larry, what's good, my guy? Are you ready for 307? Are you ready, my bro? Are you ready? It's gonna be crazy. So what I took is that this fight goes the distance, and I took Roman Dolidze. I just sprinkled him. I know that this fight is very, very. It could be very boring. This fight could be insanely boring. This fight could be one of the most boring fights on the entire main card. And Kayla Harrison could have a way better performance than one of these guys. But we know if Kevin Holland wants to make the crowd go loud, if he wants to make the crowd exciting, if he wants to make the crowd on the feet, he has to get a KO. He has to get a KO. He has to get a KO. W Larry, W Hernanov, man. W Hernanov. Holland by KO. I like that. My brother's on it. My brother's on Holland by KO. He took it. I'm on Roman Dolidze, unfortunately. I think Roman Dolidze should be able to put Holland into a pretzel if he gets this fight to the ground. The only thing is his takedown accuracy is terrible. His striking is terrible. He's very slow, and he's going to look like a fish out of water on the feet if he stays 15 minutes with Kevin Holland. The Trailblazer, fan favorite. Majority of the money's on Kevin Holland. I don't see Roman Dolidze was a dog. He was like a plus 120 earlier in the week, and now he's a plus 130. So a lot of people are hammering Kevin Holland. And so what I like, if you like Kevin Holland by decision. I like Kevin Holland by decision at a plus 175, I believe. Let's double check that. Kevin Holland by unanimous decision. He's already at minus 154. So Kevin Holland by points is a plus 175. Yeah. Me personally, I think this fight goes the distance. I don't see Kevin Holland being able to knock out a guy like Roman Dolidze, but if he is, it's with that 1-2, that clean 1-2 that he knocked out Joaquin Buckley with. We know he's been able to knock out guys like Joaquin Buckley. He's been able to knock out guys like Jacare Souza off the back, and he's been able to knock out a lot of people. He's knocked out Santiago Ponzinibbio, and he has cut down to welterweight, but he's coming back up to middleweight. And we know Roman Dolidze was fighting at 205, and now he's coming down to 185. With all that being said, Dolidze can gas. This is at elevation over 5,000 feet in the air. And if anybody's going to gas on this side, who has the better gas tank? Kevin Holland has a better gas tank. Roman Dolidze can definitely gas. And we've known that we've seen him gas against Marvin Vettori. He looked terrible against Marvin Vettori in the third round. And he gassed against Nassourdine Imavov. He gassed against Nassourdine Imavov hard. And he's also 36 years old. So you have to take age into a factor. You have to take all these things into a factor. I have very low confidence on Dolidze, but I'm on Dolidze. Hell yeah. Let's go, man. Let's go. It's going to be a great card. Great card. I'm tuning into all the fight companions, so look out for me in the chat. I'll be in the chat, and I'll be typing, and I'll be, typing and talking all everything I want to type. Hernado, let's go. Thank you guys for being here too, man. I appreciate that. I'm going to get better at the live streams, so I'm going to be more consistent, and I'll be able to do live streams maybe before Dana White Contender Series, and we'll be in a better position. Dolidze should be able to deal with Holland if the fight gets to the ground or with cage control, but if it's on the feet the whole time, the whole fight, Def Holland. Yeah, I know. A lot of people are on Holland. Majority of the money's on Holland, number 28 in middleweight versus number 21. I'm going to go Roman Dolidze. Very low confidence, but I'm going to go Roman Dolidze to win this fight by unanimous decision. I think if he's able to take down a guy like Kevin Holland, who's been taken down by Marvin Vettori and by Derek Brunson, maybe Kevin Holland's takedown defense has gotten better, but I'm going to go Roman Dolidze by a boring decision to win this fight. I like Kevin Holland, though. Kevin Holland by KO is fine, and Kevin Holland by unanimous decision is fine as well. So don't trust me on that fight, but I took the dog. Here, I think I know where everybody's at in this fight. Jose Aldo versus Mario Batista. A lot of people were comparing Jonathan Martinez to Mario Batista. And I guess you can kind of say that they have kind of similarities. The clip of Holland and Buckley talking shit in the hotel was kind of dope. Oh yeah. Excuse me. I wish we could get that rematch too. I saw Buckley's mouthpiece. His mouthpiece fell out of his mouth when he got hit with that Kevin Holland. I think it was a right hand. Brutal. It looked like he was just falling like a cartoon character. But we know Joaquin Buckley has gotten a new regimen. And he's way better than the first time that he fought Kevin Holland. And that was when Kevin Holland was on a 5-fight win streak. So that Kevin Holland was amazing, man. He saved COVID time. That's how I found out about Kevin Holland during COVID. when he fought 5 times in 1 year, and he put up an amazing 5-fight win streak, and then he lost to Marvin Vettori, I believe, one of his first, like, to kill the streak. Jose Aldo Jr. versus Mario Batista, 32-8-0 for Jose Aldo Jr. I remember people like 10 years ago saying Jose Aldo should move to lightweight, and now he's at bantamweight. So it's crazy that this guy is still fighting and he's still inside the UFC fighting at the top echelon of the division. He's fighting the best of the best. And what can you say with a guy like Jose Aldo? You can't complain when you got a guy like Jose Aldo fighting in the UFC, especially at one of the most stacked divisions in the UFC. 5'7" to 5'9", 70-inch reach to 69. Jose Aldo has a longer reach. We know his notable performances against Pedro Munoz, Marlon Chito Vera at bantamweight. He had a good fight against Peter Yan for the vacant bantamweight belt. And I thought he was close to making it. It was very competitive until he got finished with that vicious ground and pound by Peter Yan. It was brutal. It was actually very brutal. His most recent loss to Merab. Merab shot 16 times on a guy like Jose Aldo Jr. and was able to get 0. He was able to get none. A guy like Jose Aldo has some of the best takedown defense. 38 years old. Is he 38 or is he like 35 and like on the juice? Jose Waldo, Jose Jose Aldo for the decision. What I think, that's my best prop. I took Jose Aldo by unanimous decision. I want to see what it's at right now because earlier in the week it was at plus 200, then it went to plus 195, and now it's Jose Aldo by points is a plus 185. Oh nah. Oh nah. Oh nah. Jose Aldo by points is a plus 185. It was at a plus 200. I already took it at a plus 200. You got to jump on it now. If you want to take Jose Aldo by KO, it's a plus 700, plus 650 now. But we know Jose Aldo should be able to finish a guy like Mario Batista. Mario Batista has kind of finished both of his losses. He got finished by Corey Sandhagen and he got finished by Trevin Jones. Trevin Jones lead uppercut round 2 at the beginning, and then armbar round 1, Corey Sandhagen. With this being said, if Mario Batista is going to lose this fight, don't be surprised if he gets knocked out. Jose Aldo is going to be faster. He has that pivot. He has that great boxing. You know, the leg kicks, great leg kick defense. And we know that he tends to, like, he puts his hand out in order to keep his distance, like to frame. He uses his hand to frame, pivots, and he has some of the most best head movement I've ever seen in the entire game, especially at bantamweight. I'm going to take Jose Aldo to win this fight, specifically by unanimous decision at a plus 185. I think it's the best prop, but if you want to play safe, let's say we're playing safe and we're not getting fancy, let's do Jose Aldo by KO or on points at a plus 110. But if you don't want to do that, just take the money line. Fuck it. Just take money line. Plus 114 for Jose Aldo. That's not bad, considering he was a plus 120. The bookies are on it. I wouldn't be surprised if he's a favorite live betting after the first round. He's going to look phenomenal. And I don't think he's going to look a day over. I don't think he's going to look a day over 38. I think he's going to look like he's 29. He's going to look like he's 27 years old. He's going to look like he's 26 years old. He's going to look phenomenal, and he's going to outclass a guy like Mario Batista, and he's going to show that he's levels above a guy like Mario Batista, and he should be able to finish a guy like Mario Batista. We know that's not like him. He normally goes to decision. Went to decision against Rob Font, Pedro Munoz, Marlon Vera, but it's a clear-cut decision. It's very notable, and it's very obvious who wins that decision. He knows how to win a decision, and he knows how to fight 15 minutes and put the gas and put the pressure when he knows his opponent is a little tired. I think Mario Batista should be able to gas first, but we know the last time Jose Aldo lost was at Salt Lake City, Utah against Merab. I don't know if it was the elevation, but he still had phenomenal, great takedown defense. Mario Batista is a striker. He's going to want to throw leg kicks. He's going to want to box. And maybe he can mix in some takedowns. I don't see him getting any takedowns at all on a guy like Jose Aldo Jr. So give me Jose Aldo Jr. to win this fight by unanimous decision, 29-28, 30-27, and 29-28 after. We may even get a 10-8 round. We might even get a 10-8 round. The way Jose Aldo Jr. is going to look, we might even get a 10-8 round. He might put on a masterclass. We might go into the second round thinking, Mario Batista is leaking. His entire face is leaking. They're going to stop the fight or something like that. So be careful when you're playing Jose Aldo by decision. In my opinion, just take Jose Aldo as the dog money line. Just take him. He's the underdog. You get plus money, and it's the best, and it's the safest route. We don't know what's going to happen at elevation. Mario Batista is 31 years old, but he looks like he's the older fighter. So give me Jose Aldo Jr. to win this fight by decision. Let's go. It's going to be a great fight. Great fight. And this is what I wanted to put up here. Main event. Does the main event go over or under 1.5? Raquel Pennington versus Juliana Pena. Very good fight. Very good fight here that we have on our hands. Over 4.5 is a good play that a lot of people want to play. But if you want to play Juliana Pena by submission, you can play that. Juliana Pena has a win over Amanda Nunes that we cannot take away from her. Her win over Amanda Nunes is better than anything that Raquel Pennington has put together. I mean, unless you want to count the win streak, and if she defends against Juliana Pena, then we could talk about resume. Most confident pick. My most confident pick is Jose Aldo. Yeah, I think my most confident pick is Jose Aldo. But I know everybody's going to be saying that, so I'm going to go with my most confident pick. Fuck it. Marina Rodriguez, Alexander Hernandez, and Roman Dolidze. Those are my most confident picks. I know they're dogs, but I'm very confident. A dog has to win on this card. There has to be a dog winning on this card. Maybe it's Jose Aldo, but in my opinion, I like Roman Dolidze, I like Marina Rodriguez, and I like Alexander Hernandez to win that fight. Although the odds have changed in Alexander Hernandez fight, he's at minus 116 now. Maybe he might be an underdog by the time the fight starts. Thank you guys for being here, though, guys. We are almost done with this entire card preview. I figured I'd go live for a little bit. You know, I haven't even taken a shower yet. I smell like fucking shit. But with all that being said, I haven't even ate breakfast yet. But with all that being said, Rocky Pennington versus Juliana Pena, the Venezuelan vixen. We know these ladies had a back and forth, a beautiful back and forth at the press conference. 16-8-0 for Raquel Pennington, 10-5-0 for Juliana Pena, plus 140 for Juliana Pena, minus 165 for Raquel Pennington. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can see that. So we could go Austin Hubbard. If you don't like it, we could choose one of those guys, because if we're looking at ways to look at not only props but money lines, money line on either way is perfect. Money line Austin Hubbard is perfect. Money line Alexander Hernandez is perfect. We know one of those guys is going to win that fight unless it's a DQ. I don't see a DQ happening. We know Alexander Hernandez tends to gas after the second round, after the first round. His one win in his last 5 is Jim Miller. So Austin Hubbard money line is not bad. It's perfect. Austin Hubbard is very good. He should be able to take down a guy like Alexander Hernandez. I'm just going Hernandez because I think if he wins the first and second, he should be able to eke out a decision. But either way, money line is perfect. I'm on the fence on that fight, and either way, it's a good fight. The champion, 36 years old, versus Juliana Pena, who is the former champion. When I look at this fight, I look at the reach advantage, 67. For some reason, I thought Raquel Pennington would have a longer reach than Juliana Pena. Juliana Pena has a longer reach. She has terrible striking. In my opinion, her striking is probably one of the worst strikers I've ever seen in the entire UFC. 35 years old, but one thing we can say is she has heart. She has more heart than Raquel Pennington. Raquel Pennington quit on the stool against Amanda Nunes in the 5th round, in the 4th, going into the 5th. And Juliana Pena got dropped like 10 times, 3 times. And she kept on going. She kept on putting that pressure. And she didn't stop. She kept going. Kept on showing that she's there. It showed that she has amazing heart. She's definitely going to have more heart than Raquel Pennington. Raquel Pennington is going to have the dirty box. She's going to have good hooks over the top. The only thing is, if you watch the Mayra Bueno Silva fight, Mayra Bueno Silva was able to land some elbows. Rocky was able to hurt Mayra Bueno Silva, but it was pretty competitive until it got to the later rounds, and she was able to control the fight. If she's able to control the pace, control the fight, control the distance, she should be able to win this fight. I think the best outcome for this fight, or the most likely outcome, is Rocky Pennington to win by unanimous decision. I think if she's going to win this fight by decision, it's possible. It's just that I wouldn't be surprised if this is boring. I don't want this fight to be boring. I want this fight to go back and forth, and I want it to be 2-2 going into the 5th round. What I want is a war. I don't care who wins this fight. I just want a war. I want to see these ladies go back and forth, like Juliana Pena fighting, with her high guard, trying to land that jab, landing that 1-2. She has a very good 1-2. She landed that 1-2 over and over again on Amanda Nunes, who didn't move her head at all. If Rocky Pennington doesn't move her head, that 1-2 is going to be there all night for Juliana Pena. I know a lot of notable people are on Juliana Pena, considering that she has a very good win over Amanda Nunes, and Rocky Pennington was never able to get that job done. But I think Rocky Pennington has been able to put on a good 6-fight win streak since her most recent loss. and she should be able to win this fight by 48-47 unanimous decision. If it's not by decision and there's a finishing upside, it's on Juliana Pena's side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6. So if there's a finishing upside, you could say it's on Juliana Pena's side, and you could say Juliana Pena by submission. If you want to go Juliana Pena, you could go by submission. I'm going to go Raquel Pennington. What I took is double chance. I took Raquel Pennington to win this fight by submission or on points. I know she could win by KO. I know she could probably get ground and pound, and she can get on top of a girl like Juliana Pena and finish her. But I think Rocky Pennington, money line is very good. But if you want to get fancy with it, let's get fancy with it. I'll tell you exactly what it is. By the way, there's a bunch of people already on. Like you can see them, you can see the odds move live. You can literally see the odds moving live right now as we speak. Double chance. Rocky Pennington by submission or on points is minus 160. Considering her money line's minus 164, let's just go Rocky Pennington money line. I'm gonna just go Rocky Pennington money line. I think she should be able to win this fight. I think she has better boxing than a girl like Juliana Pena. And if she's able to keep this fight on the feet, she should be able to piece up a girl like Juliana Pena. But Juliana Pena is not going to get out of there. She's not going to get out of there. She's going to be in there for all 5 rounds. And it's hard to finish a girl like Juliana Pena. If you're going to finish her, you have more of a chance of finishing her by submission than by KO. I know she has been finished by Jorian Durandamy by submission, but that was 4 years ago. And she's pretty good. Her wrestling, if she takes down a girl like Rocky Pennington, we know that she might be able to control Rocky Pennington for the entire round. But every round starts on the feet. So give me Rocky Pennington to win this fight by 48-47. 49-46, and 48-47 unanimous decision. Main event. Let me know about this. Does the main event go over or under 1.5? What's it going to be, guys? It's going to be over or under 1.5. Pick your fucking poison. Pick your fucking poison. Does Khalil survive the first round? It's like the Ihor Pottiera versus Cesar Almeida fight. No, it's like the Ovince Peru. Does Ovince Peru survive against Ryan Spann? Does Ihor Pottiera survive the first round against Cesar Almeida? If anybody has a chance to survive the first round, it's a guy like Khalil Rountree. When I break down this fight, let me see. I like the under. I like the round 2 Poatan KO rather than taking the over or under. That's good. That's true. You know what I took? I took Poatan by KO rounds 1, 2, or 3 out of minus 145. But I really like the over under. I know it's bad to play and it's bad to look at and it's bad to tempt or be tempted by it. But if you want to go round 2 KO props, let's see what that is exactly. I'll tell you exactly what that is because it could be a great KO prop. So Alex Pereira to win by KO, let's say rounds 1 or 2 is a plus 110. So you're right. That could be way better. That could be way better than playing the over-under, considering the over-under is a weird dice game to play. You have to roll the dice to see if you're lucky. I took the over 1.5 in Paris when we were in Paris, Roman Dolizzi versus Moicano, and I was scared, bro. I was scared as hell. So if you're taking the over 1.5, you do not want to be sitting back and like, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to do that. So if you want to go specifics, if you want to go one knockdown in the fight, it's a minus 700, which is crazy. It's crazy. Method and round combo. Let's just go Alex Pereira by KO round 2. Plus 500. Plus 500. That's going to be crazy. He said, I hate sweating overs. That's good. I really like this round 2 KO prop. I like this round 2 KO prop. Lane was saying this as well. Round 2 KO, round 2 KO, round 2 KO. I went round 3 KO. But I like the round 2 KO. I definitely like it. It's more likely than one of the over or under. You don't want to play that game and you don't want to sweat. Round 2 KO is way good. It's way better than the overs. I hate sweating the overs. I tend to do that a lot, though. I don't know why. I tend to just sweat. I'm just like, fuck. But Poatan Pereira versus Khalil Rountree. If you guys saw, I uploaded a bunch of shorts. I uploaded a bunch of content. And I'm just gonna keep on uploading a bunch of shorts even after Alex Pereira he gets me so much views, bro. Just put Alex Pereira in the title. Put Alex Pereira anything. Alex Pereira this. Alex Pereira that. That dude is that dude's a moneymaker, bro. That dude just everybody just loves that dude, and it's good. It's very good. Same here, bro. I always parlay overs and end up sweating back to back over 2.5s. Yeah, dude, I play overs way too much. And you're right. Instead of sweating overs, let's just play KO props. Let's do KO round two. What I took is Alex Pereira by KO round 1, 2, or 3 at a minus 145. And then we could do just KO round 2 plus 500. That's fine. And then we could do Alex Pereira to win by KO at round 1. We could throw that prop out there too. I already parlayed the over 2.5 for Buckley. Yes, I did that too, bro. I did that too. I put over 2.5, over 2.5. Yes, this fight goes to distance. Yes, this fight goes to distance. I like it though. But those two are definitely gonna go the distance. But I would be scared if Buckley gets Thompson hurt. I like the over 2.5 for both of those fights. I already parlayed the over 2.5 for the Buckley fight and the over 2.5 for the Delizze fight. Perfect, Larry. Let's go, Larry. Let's go. Let's go. What's good? What's up, Blaine? What's up? Glad to have you here. We're actually just wrapping up. We're almost done with this. We're talking about the best props for the main event, and we're talking about whether Alex Poatan Pereira gets the KO in the first, second, or third round. We know, I just had a voice crack. We know that this is gonna be an exciting fight. My heart tends to pound fast, like really fast when main events happen, more than usual. So like I get scared. I get super scared, and I can't sit still. And I'm like, oh, and I'm on the edge of my seat. So I think Alex Pereira should be able to get the job done. It's just when is he going to get the knockout in the first round, in the second round, or the third round? Khalil Rountree has great Muay Thai stance. Excuse me. I haven't ate breakfast yet. My bad. But Khalil Rountree has very good, he has a very good Muay Thai stance. He should be able to evade. He needs to act like the fence is electricity. He needs to stay, dude. Tabali's gonna fucking leak my address. He needs to stay on the outside. He needs to go in and out. He needs to leave his, move his head, and he can't stay in front of him. Jamal Hill, Yuri Prochazka, they just stand in front of a guy like Alex Pereira. But he's very good at adjusting, bro. He's so good at adjusting. Hit Yuri Prochazka with that head kick. Jamal Hill with that left hook. And he's going to be looking for that left hook for a guy like Alex Poatan Pereira. Left hook is money. His left hook is just money. His left hook is money. Lane, what's up? Buckley, lock. I like it. I know you were on Buckley since Moneyline on experts, on MMA experts. So that's a very good lock. Let's go. Missed it. That's fine. So, who won? Who won that match? Who won that match? I know you'd be cashing out on the soccer parlays. So that's good. We're just about to wrap up. Alex to win rounds 1, 2, or 3. I like it. It's at minus 145. But Larry was also saying Alex by KO round 2 plus 500. And then if you want to play it a little bit more, let's say Alex Pereira by KO round 1, it's plus 210, which is not bad at all. That's actually very good in my opinion. Alex Pereira by KO round 1 plus 210. Alex Pereira by KO round 2 plus 500. Alex Pereira by KO round 3 plus 700. Why are you watching Messi Ball? Alex KO round 2. We've heard that. A lot of people are on it, and I think I'm on it too. I think I'm going to sprinkle Alex Pereira by KO round 2 at a plus 500. But one thing I want to mention is that Khalil Rountree has put together a nice win streak. Number 8. Maybe he doesn't deserve this title shot. Maybe he shouldn't even be here in the first place. But after listening to his interviews, and maybe you shouldn't get washed up in the interviews or in the interview talk. He's definitely not here just to collect a check. He's here to fight, and he's here to show on a performance, a notable performance, and he wants to put one of the best performances of his entire career. We know his dad was murdered, and he has nothing to lose. He has that mentality, one of the best mentalities that I've seen going into this fight, and he should have more moments than a guy like Yuri Prochazka, more moments than a guy like Jamal Hill. I think he should be able to tag him. I think he should be able to tag him once. Even if he doesn't drop him, I see Khalil Rountree landing a straight right, or maybe a straight left, or a couple of jabs, and having a little bit of success early, but then he gets caught, and then maybe that's it, and it's over. With that being said, Alex Poatan Pereira tends to get hit a little too much times, more than usual, but that's fine because he has that equalizer. That equalizer doesn't matter how many times you get hit, but he has very good defense as well. You know, he goes like this, and he goes Shama, and and he's just gonna knock Khalil Rountree the fuck out, and I'll be like, yo, holy shit! It's just like it's very exciting every time we see Alex Pereira fight. And with all that being said, Alex Pereira by KO round 2, 3 is my play. But if you want to go Alex Pereira by KO round 1, that's perfect. I think Khalil Rountree should be able to survive the first round. Maybe he's not. We don't want to play that game. Let's just go Alex Pereira by KO rounds 1, 2, or 3. And let's go Alex Pereira by KO round 2. It's perfect. Perfect. Soccer's very interesting, honestly. I know I haven't watched soccer in a long time. I used to play it a lot, but I don't really watch it that much as I used to. Messi just came in. Let's go. Almeida, Potierra, over 1.5. Oh, really? You like that? I took that too, but I'm nervous for that. And Larry was making a good point that we shouldn't sweat overs. We shouldn't sweat. Like, sometimes it's bad to sweat overs. So, I like the over 1.5 for that, though. Very good, very good, very good. Let's go Alex Pereira. My specific prediction, I'm going to go Alex Pereira by KO round 2 or 3. What I want, though, let's say I can have a magic wand and choose whatever I want and make my wishes come true. I would want a 5-round war, absolute 5-round war, going 2-2 into the 5th round and back and forth, and then a last-minute buzzer beater KO by Alex Poatan Pereira. Like, he kind of got the TKO over Israel Adesanya. We know Mark Goddard is going to be the referee for the main event. We know he stopped some fights early, like Israel Adesanya versus Poatan 1. He stopped that one early in the 5th round. Izzy was on the feet, he was getting hit, and it was a standing TKO. With all that being said, Mark Goddard is a good ref. It's just that I don't want him to stop this fight earlier than usual, or I know this kind of sounds like dickhead, but I would prefer him to stop the fight a little later, like the Yuri Prochazka fight the second time. I know he wasn't reffing that fight, but I prefer him to stop the fight a little later so we can know, if Khalil Rountree's really out of there or if he has hard to come back. Because I think a guy like Khalil Rountree should have good recovery. But I like this point as well. Excuse me. I think Alex catches Khalil with a head kick. His head kick is so fast. His head kick is so fast. The way he set it up. And I saw, I was watching UFC Countdown yesterday just to refresh my mind. I saw Alex Pereira say that he was watching, and also Hernanov. Shout out to Hernanov. He sent it to me on Twitter. He said Alex Poatan Pereira was training. He was watching the backstage footage of Yuri Prochazka training to avoid the leg kick by putting his leg up. And Alex Poatan Pereira said that he was very worried about the leg kick Yuri Prochazka. So he ended up setting up the leg kick for the high kick. And Yuri Prochazka just ate it. And I don't know how Yuri didn't go out. He was still awake after that. He got dropped after the first round. And then he got dropped again. And he was still awake. And you have to just ground and pound him. And he had to just make that fight look so dirty. In my opinion, that was brutal. That was brutal. Poatan is that demon. He just towers over him. Dude, this is going to be so fun. This is going to be so fun. This is going to be so fun. I can't wait. I know UFC 307, a lot of people are saying that this card is trash. It's not fun. But I'm always in for some good fights. The under 1.5 for main event is live. It's plus money too, so why wouldn't you take it? Let's say we go under 1.5 total rounds, plus 108. It's plus money right now. Now that we're speaking, it's plus money. So why wouldn't you take it? Under 1.5 is perfect. I sweat unders more than overs for sure. Yeah. I sweat the over so much. I was sweating the over on the Moicano versus BSD fight, and I was like, what am I doing, man? Not happy but about Mark Goddard reffing. Yeah. I found out that yesterday on Twitter, I think. Should have had Herb Dean to ref written in his contract. Wait, is it actually written in his contract? That Herb Dean is a great ref. He's funny too. W stream, bro. I'm out. Gotta get some food. Yeah, bro. I'm about to wrap this up too. I'm out before the fight starts. Thank you for being here, Larry. Shout out to Larry, bro. I see you all the time, and I know you really help me. You really help me with advice, bro, and you always make the best decisions, and you help me with the plays. Don't sweat the overs. Thank you for being here, and thank you for showing support, bro. I definitely hope to see you in the chat or in some other chat. I see you all the time in other people's chat. So I definitely hope to see you later today. Tuning into the next one. Yes, sir. Peloton, Moneyline, KO round 2. Aldo, Buck over, Buck or over 2.5. Roman over 2.5. Almeida, Hubbard over or under 2.5. Hubbard, okay. Harrison or under 2.5. Okay, all right. Okay, we're seeing your plays. Okay, all right. I'm definitely going to take this into consideration. Okay, Roman Dolidze, Joaquin Buckley over 2.5. Almeida to win, Hubbard to win, and Harrison. We could play Harrison under. She could definitely get a finish. But I like all these plays. I'm with you on all these plays. I'm with you, my guy. Larry, let's go. I'll see you later, buddy. Bro, you are the best, Larry. You are the best. God bless you, man. And I hope you cash out today. So with that being said, give me Alex Pereira to win this fight in rounds 1, 2, or 3. Specifically, inside the distance, obviously. I think Alex Pereira is going to have an amazing walkout. It goes like this. Bah! Bah! You know, he's very good. He's a very good fighter. He's fun. He's very good. I'll give you guys a quick little recap right before, and then I'm out of here. I'm going to be in everybody's stream. I'm going to be in everybody's chat, so look out for me. I got to take a shower. Yeah, I haven't even took a shower yet. I know, it sounds kind of crazy. Alex Pereira, KO rounds 1, 2, or 3. That's fine. Best prop, if you want to go round 2 plus 500, under 1.5, like Hernanov said, it's plus money. It's live. Larry's saying KO for Peloton. Round 2, specifically for Larry. Raquel Pennington, I'm going to go Raquel to win by decision. Jose Aldo, I'm going to go Jose Aldo to win by unanimous decision. Roman Dolidze, I'm going Roman Dolidze to win by unanimous decision. Kayla Harrison, I'm going her to win by submission or on points, specifically inside the distance. Vera Harrison over 2.5. That's likely. That's very good. I know Kellen Vera's she's really good. Stephen Thompson over 2.5. We could play that. Joaquin Buckley. I think Stephen Thompson should be able to win this fight. I'm going for a dog, though. There's a little bit of a Hail Mary, and I'm looking for a dog. Marina Rodriguez versus Lasmin Lucindo. I'm going Marina Rodriguez. I think she's better overall, all around. Alexander Hernandez versus Austin Hubbard. I'm going Hernandez to win this fight by decision. I like Moneyline, though. Ihor Potietra versus Cesar Almeida. I'm going Cesar Almeida by second or first round KO. He should be able to win that fight inside the distance. Ovince Peru versus Ryan Spann. I'm going Ryan Spann by KO, round 2 or round 3. I know he might gas, though. He's a round 1 fighter. Carlos Esparza versus Tisha Pennington. I'm going to go Tisha Pennington to win this fight by unanimous decision. Excuse me. And then Tim Means versus Core McGee. I'm going to go Tim Means to win this fight by unanimous decision. So with all that being said, this was fun. I will be back. I will definitely be back. Vamos. Let's go. Shama. I heard you popped all the glass balloons. Bro, that was so funny, bro. Honestly, that was funny, bro. I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say. What's your top 2 favorite fights on this card? Thank you, Colostrum. Thank you. Thank you for commenting, man. And shout out to Pico. Shout out to all you guys. If you guys want to start beef with the clown, we can start. We can start it. I was looking. That guy is funny. Okay, my 2 favorite fights on the card. My 2 favorite fights on the card are, and you're not gonna expect this, or maybe you do expect this. I don't know if you're gonna expect this, Colostrum. My 2 favorite fights on the card are Carlos Esparza versus Tisha Pennington and Marina Rodriguez versus Lasmin Lucindo. I know this is so what? Why? Why are those 2 your favorite fights on the card? It's because I have Tisha Pennington and I have Marina Rodriguez. I'm very excited to see how Tisha Pennington looks. I hope she has phenomenal takedown defense, and I hope she looks very good, and I hope she is able to avenge her loss in her exhibition match to Carlos Esparza. I'm excited for that fight, and I'm excited for Marina Rodriguez. Marina Rodriguez is my favorite card, my most anticipated card on the entire card, and Marina Rodriguez is my favorite fighter. Manny Farrat and Marina Rodriguez are my favorite fighters from women MMA. Maybe I'll have more if Tisha Pennington can win this fight, but I really like Marina Rodriguez striking. I like to just sit back, just chill, and just watch Marina Rodriguez go. When she was fighting Jessica Andrade, she looked so good, and I was like, oh, let's go. She looks amazing. So Marina Rodriguez is my most anticipated fight on this entire card. And if we want to talk about this one, Roman Dolidze versus Kevin Holland. I'm very excited for this one. So my 3, I'm giving you 3. Roman Dolidze, Kevin Holland, Marina Rodriguez, Lasmin Lucindo, and Carla Esparza, Taysha Pennington. Very, very good fight. Very good fight. I can't wait. Elemental Nick took his dude, Clown was so funny, bro. W stream, bro. Thank you, Pick'em. Bro, you're the one that motivated me to start, bro. You're the one that motivated me. Thank you for the space, and thank you for everything that you do for the MMA community, bro. I'll always have your side, and I'll always defend you, bro, for no matter what. I saw this guy in Discord talking trash, and I don't like to hear that, considering that you're one of the most best MMA cappers in the game, and you do your job. You do your job. You're here to do your job, and I salute to you and thank you for your service, man. Dude, you're one of my favorite streamers, dude. I watch almost every single one of your streams, and I love like pause, but dude, I just love chilling back, eating snacks, and just watching live streams. Like I just I just eat a bunch of candy and I just watch a bunch of live streams, bro. So shout out to you, bro. You're one of the best streamers of all time. Carla Strum, let's go. I'm falling for Lucinda. Dude, in my opinion, I like Marina Rodriguez. I mean, they're both pretty. They're both pretty. But I think Marina Rodriguez is a little cuter. She's a catch for sure. All right, guys. I'm gonna see you guys later. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I hope you guys are excited for 307 because we should be able to hit some amazing parlays. I'll be in the Discord. I'll be in everybody's chat, and I'll be talking. I'll be here all the time. Yeah. I have a sweet tooth. I used to have a bunch of cavities when I was a kid because I used to eat so much candy. But that's what I do. I just eat a bunch of candy and I watch a bunch of streams, especially while watching fights. And I guess it's like a nervous thing, but W, let's go. Shout out to Pick'em. Shout out to Kolostrom. Shout out to Hernanov. Shout out to Larry. Shout out to all you guys. Thank you guys for all being here. You guys are the best. Thank you for showing me your community. Honestly, this was the most fun MMA time that I've had. I used to watch MMA in high school and like it was so weird because nobody was talking about it. But now we have so many people to talk about it and it's so much better. And we have different brains to pick and we can ask people, yo, what do you think about this? Yo, what do you think about that? Yo, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? And it's very good because I get to hear everybody's different opinions. So with that being said, I'm out. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm gonna play some music. And I have some good content coming out. I have some very good content coming out. I'm thinking I'm gonna do a fake Target employee prank. And then I think I might do like a fake employee prank at like a store. So I have some good content coming out. So pay attention, stay tuned for that. And keep your eyes peeled because I think I'm gonna bring some more good content coming out. So I'll see you guys later. Thank you guys for all being here. I love you guys. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Let me just remove this. Let's go. Let me play a song though. I want to play a song. I know I might get a copyright, but I want to play a song. This is a song that I really like, so I'll see you guys in the next one. I don't know if you can hear it. Now you can't hear it. Now you can't hear it. I really wanted to play a song to exit out, but I'm gonna just head out, guys. Let me play this song from here. It's not the best. It's not the best song. I'll see you guys later, all right? I'm out. New content on the way. New content on the fucking way. Let's fucking get it, baby. Let's get it. I'll see you at the top. The best is blessed. Let's go. I'll see you guys later. Let's fucking go. Let's get it. UFC 307. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. All right, I'll definitely check it out, bro. I'll definitely check that out. All right, I'll see you guys later, all right? Peace.